Unraveling, dull and monotonous, a deep dive into English vocabulary. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel, where we make learning English fun and easy. Today, we're diving into a topic that sounds a bit, well, less exciting than usual. But trust me, understanding it can add so much depth to your English conversations. We're talking about the phrases dull and monotonous. These two words can help you describe experiences, books, tasks, and even days in a way that's very relatable to everyone. So, let's get started and make these seemingly simple words interesting. Dull is a word that describes something that is not interesting or exciting. It can refer to a feeling of boredom or a lack of sharpness or brightness. For example, when you say, "The lecture was dull," you're saying that it wasn't interesting and perhaps it made you feel bored. But dull isn't just for describing events or objects. It can also describe senses. For instance, a dull ache means a pain that's not sharp but constant and annoying. Moving on to monotonous, this word takes dullness to a whole new level. It describes a situation, sound, or activity that is very repetitive and boring. The key here is the lack of variety. When you say, "His speech was monotonous," you're not just saying it was boring. You're saying it had a repetitive pattern that made it tedious to listen to. This could be because of the tone of voice, the lack of interesting points, or simply the fact that it was too long without any changes in pace or content. Let's bring these words into real life. Imagine you're reading a book, and every page seems to repeat the same ideas in the same way. You might describe your reading experience as both dull and monotonous. Or, if you're doing a task at work that involves doing the same thing over and over without any change, you might say, "This task is so monotonous. It's making my day dull." Now that you understand what these words mean, let's talk about how to use them. They're perfect for expressing feelings of boredom or dissatisfaction with experiences that fail to engage your interest or senses. However, remember, these words can be quite strong in terms of the feelings they convey, so be mindful of the context in which you use them. Saying something is dull or monotonous can be a polite way of expressing a need for more excitement or variety, but it can also come across as critical if not used carefully. And there you have it. You now know how to use dull and monotonous to describe experiences, tasks, and even days that are less than thrilling. Remember, while these words describe things that aren't necessarily exciting, learning about them and adding them to your vocabulary is anything but dull. We hope this video has been helpful and has added some interesting new words to your English vocabulary. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.